Hello again, and
Hello,
welcome
Hannah.
to welcome to HealLove Chat. You and the listeners. Today we have interesting news. We have created a new topic for our chat, and it's called case studies. Both of us give some examples on our professional life, what we have done with the field of energy. And today we start with Dorte, and she has a very interesting example. So please.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. I'm excited to start our case studies with especially this case that I'm going to
Number
talk about.
one.
Yeah, number one. Because I've been working as a love coach for many years, and there is a particular reason why I call myself a love coach, because love is the foundation for everything in life, also for creating a family, right? And I have many different kind of clients seeing me, both young and older, and the oldest one has been 75. But the one I'm talking about today is one of the young girls, and this girl is 33 years old when she contacts me, and she is
We call them young girls
yeah, we
as we
call them
are
young girls.
55 plus.
Woman,
Yeah, yeah.
sorry, not to
Young
not
woman. Yeah.
yes, a young woman. And she was longing to create her own family, and she contacted me because, as in her own wording, she doesn't know how to do love. She has never had a boyfriend. She was 33 years old, never had a boyfriend. She was very good in her career, had a high place in her career, but in her love life, totally havoc. And she contacts me because um, she have searched for somebody to help her with it, and I start speaking to her to find out what it is she had in her childhood. And this young woman grew up in an environment where her father was an alcoholic, and her mother was a mother not capable of taking care of this young woman, and to protect her from her father's uh, alcoholic rage. And there was conflict between mom and dad. And this young woman grew up as the oldest child, and she learned that she was never safe. She learned that she never knew what to expect when she came home from when she was a little bit older. She never knew what
Mm.
to find when she came home from school.
You had to be alert all the time.
Alert all the time, never knowing when she was the one taking care of her father, and her
Mm.
mother could not protect her. And this woman learned that I can only trust myself. I can
Mm.
trust my body. She was we cannot I cannot say that she was a controlling person, but control was a very big part of her life, because she always needed to know what the next step was for her. She
Mm.
always needed to be the one who decided what to do, because if she was in the control or in demand, she was safe, because then she knew what would happen.
Say once more. What was the reason that she wanted to see you?
To have my help. That was because she has been dated a lot of guys, a lot of men,
Yeah.
without, she has never had a boyfriend, but she has been dating. She was longing to be chosen, to be the chosen one.
Hmm.
She was seeking a man who could love her as she was. And they all abandoned her. They all used her. They all um, showed her interest for a very few days. They had sex with her, they used her and then they abandoned her. And every time she experienced that, her heart closed more and more. She lost hope. She became afraid of connecting with another man because she has expected the same thing would happen, which it would if she had not had my help to change her subconscious encoding. So
was the goal for her having a better relationship, or have a family of her
yeah,
own,
thank you
or
for that.
yeah,
Her big dream and goal was to create a family on her own, to have a
okay,
husband, to have children, to have safe environment, to have family.
yeah,
And she was
yeah,
not able to create that. And
mm,
her biological watch was ticking very loudly,
yeah,
because for a young woman in that age, you only have a certain years back to have
mm,
a healthy pregnancy, right?
yeah,
So she both needed to find a guy to get to know him before she got pregnant. So she was actually in a very hurry, right?
yeah,
So she said yes to have my help, and I started seeing her on a weekly basis. I saw her. I saw her maybe 7 times, to change this subconscious encoding, to release the fear from her childhood that she did not even know in her mind what the wounding were. But that is the nice part of the tapping method, that it stirs up the memories, and
mm,
suddenly you are 2 years old and you feel the feeling from that time when a mother did that or father did that. And then
yeah.
I, together with her, could, in her subconscious mind, could install what I call a new safe childhood. And that is,
You don't have to remember
no,
or know the
you don't,
actual reasons. They
exactly. Thank you for
By
saying that.
tapping, you kind of bring them up.
It comes up, and it is a process that you cannot use control to stay safe, because it bypasses the control that that you had from the childhood, which stirs your life big time. So
Yeah.
yes, you don't have to remember every part. I have people coming to see me who say, I can't remember anything in my childhood. And I said, great, you don't have to, because it will come up, right?
Mm, yeah. Yeah.
So
But
so
sorry, go on.
yeah, but no, but that was a really important issue
Mm,
of this. And this woman, her self-esteem raises together with every session we have. She becomes more safe in her body. She thinks more and more in her subconscious mind or knows more and more that she is good enough, that it is that she can trust other people, that other people will not always abandon her. And when we finished doing those sessions, she asked me, "Can you help me when I'm now are moving out to the dating world to find a man? Can you help me in that also?" So she
mm,
kept seeing me to have my help, because it was such a big. She wanted this family to become a reality.
mm,
So I helped her. I helped her to stir in those insecurities that you can have when you are in the dating world, because that is a jungle to be in. But what I want to say, that after doing those tapping sessions and cleaning up her subconscious mind, she does not have to rehearse or do anything different. It comes from her autopilot, that she doesn't have to use to be in control. She can trust other people. She is happy. She can speak
mm,
up. She can feel her own needs, which she could not before, because she learned her needs were not important. It was
mm,
important for her to fulfill other needs, right?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
now she was able to attract men or I could say men, because she met some before the one she has now, which I will tell about in a short
At the end.
yeah. She began to attract men who were interested in her personality and not just in her sexual energies.
Mm.
She was able to speak up for what she needed. She was able to receive. She was able to experience the dating meetings in a totally different way than she had before we started working. And uh, of course, or I would say, I used time to talk with this woman to understand really what kind of traits in a man would be the best for her. She was seeing some men, because you need to do that sometimes in the dating world before you find the one. And but what she was able to cope with what she was able to be abandoned, or to abandon the other one, or to reject is maybe the word.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
reject. She was able to be rejected, or to reject in a
Yeah. And truly
way.
think what she wants.
Yes, exactly. And if you are in a pleaser energy, you are not able to reject other people, because you are so used to have them on the pedestal, and their needs are the most important. So she was able to to look after herself in a totally different way. And when you are balanced in your life energies, and when you come with an open heart energy, you are able to not feeling not good enough. If you become rejected, you can see that it is just because this is the right thing for me.
Yeah, yeah.
So you don't
This is not
make
the
it
right
mean,
people for each
yes.
other.
So but you don't fall into despair and lay on the ground sobbing, and you don't give your body to a person you don't know before you want to, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then finally she met a man that she was very excited about, and he was very excited about him. She was very afraid to tell those new men that she never had a boyfriend. Oh, maybe they will think I'm crazy. And I obviously she told this guy, I coached her in what she could tell. He didn't care that she never had a boyfriend. He didn't care. He had been married before. He had a little child. He was interested in creating a safe family and have another child.
Yeah.
So today, as we speak, she is now pregnant. She has now been together with this man as his girlfriend for more than a year.
Yeah.
She and him are going to move together. Maybe they already did that here in this month as we speak.
Yeah. Yeah.
She is having a child in a couple of months. And I started working with her 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So going from never had any boyfriend, being 33 years old,
Yeah.
having dated tons of men without being able to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
She is now pregnant. Very,
Yeah.
very happy. I don't I don't help her anymore. She is fine
Yeah.
on her own. She
Yeah.
sends me a message now and then just to let her know how grateful she is, and how wonderful she's feeling.
Yeah. Yeah.
How much she is looking forward to this family life, which will now be something totally different than what she grew up in herself.
Yeah.
And she is able to give to her child something totally different than the trauma energies of not being good enough.
Yeah.
Because and I will just shortly mention it now, in the subconscious encoding that we have spoken about in another HealLove Chat, and that I'm sure we will be speaking more of later on.
Yeah.
This encoding is part of the encoding is also the trauma energies that you inherent
Mm,
from both
mm.
mother and father. And you can have trauma energies running in your family line,
Yeah,
starting
yeah.
from your great
It could come from a
grandmother. Yes,
grandparents.
exactly. And this
Mm,
woman now broke the line so
yeah,
that she does not give it to her child.
yeah,
It stopped with her because she found the gut to reach out to me, because
yeah,
she was in so much despair that she dared to reach out for help.
yeah,
So this is a really, really, she's very dear to my heart. It is a case
yeah,
study that is not one of a kind, because almost all the people coming to me create another love story.
yeah.
But this is, I think this is a good start for our case studies, because
I know.
it
It
shows,
is such a great story.
yeah, it is.
It's a rewarding for her and it's rewarding for you as a practitioner.
Exactly.
And I think it's a great story to our case studies
Yes,
number one.
yes. And also this case shows how much the, the 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 root of the childhood, when you are not aware of what is happening for you between 0 and 6 years old,
Mhm.
how much it 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 defines you
Yeah, yeah,
without you
exactly.
even knowing it, and how much this old story creeps in on you as
Yeah,
an adult woman, or a
yeah,
man for that part.
yeah,
uh,
exactly.
right, and that is why we now offer the HealLove method, because
Yeah,
we want to heal as many people, so that we can have the love energies flowing.
yeah. Thank you. Thank you for this story. And I'm sure there will be many more from your experiences. And if any of you is more interested on our HealLove method, you find the link attached here but on the video, and you can find more information on HealLove method, or you can even join our education. Thank you. Bye bye for the next time.
Bye bye.